Hey guys, welcome to Series 7, Episode 1, and I hope you guys had a good Easter, good little break. I certainly have. I've been out on my kayak and been fishing and meeting up with old friends and stuff. It's been awesome. So, to kickstart, I was here at Chaos Elder Druids, and I've been collecting snake grass for my herb lore to make prayer pots, obviously. And I had a long, hard think, and I thought, it is time to train attack. Now this was to train attack for the whip that I PK'd in Series 6 Episode 4, along with the blowpipe if you remember. I'm sure most of you guys do. So yeah, I've been grinding away literally for about, 10 days at least, trying to get attack, which is very slow with a D-Long. I'm on about 40k XP per hour. So what I was doing, I was actually dressing up as a Chaos Druid, and as you saw then, I logged in, and this guy who was training at Chaos Elder Druids accidentally scolded me, thinking I was a Chaos Elder Druid, and he started panicking because I got the TB in, and I wasn't sure when to release a Gmaul. I wanted to wait for his prayer to drop, so I definitely got his Sorrow Sword, which I hadn't yet, so I carried on pursuing him, using my D-Long, and obviously these elders weren't aggro on me because it had been 20 minutes. Then his prayer did drop, and I was starting to panic, but it was now time to switch to the Gmaul to try and get the final KO. Unfortunately, this put me about 3 squares behind him, and he carried on running, and I was like trying everything to get him back to get the Gmaul spec on him, but eventually he ran too low behind. He ran too low into the wilderness, and I could no longer attack him. Annoyingly, he got away. I then tried it again, and unfortunately, this guy here, he went to attack me, but he was too high combat and couldn't. So I had to carry on, just trying to train attack. 64 attack, 65 attack, 66 attack, and 67 there. But this, like I said, it took me probably 12 hours of in-game play, which is quite a lot considering I work full time and stuff. And yet again, working on the prayer pots, which it's kind of nice just to like set a good amount of time here just to re-gear on supplies. The Chaos Elder Druids are sort of known for dropping hard clue scrolls, so I did get one, and as I tried to complete it, a genie ran into me, and as usual, I'm putting it on agility XP, so I can finally get 15 agility in order to use the Edgeville dungeon monkey bars. I went to go do this clue scroll in the Dark Warriors Fortress, which was the first step. And lo and behold, it is a clue scroll that I cannot do within the wilderness, so I dropped it. I then got attacked by some guy who was apologising, so I looked at the messages, and it was in fact a player mod, and he apologised because he's a big fan of this series. So yeah, thanks for that, man. You didn't have to get off me. I missed the 69 attack video, but I got it on picture. And as I went for 70 attack, the sandwich lady interrupted and basically made it all look a bit retarded. Wasn't very happy with her, but I finally got 70 attack after probably 13 hours of training attack with my Dragon Longsword, which meant I was finally able to wield my whip. She kept trying to fucking aggravate me, so eventually I told her to get fucked. And yeah, there you go. There is the whip on World of Pendant. Who would have ever thought that would happen? So immediately I geared up for PKing. Looking kind of dark and devious with my black robes and my red Halloween mask and the whip. There you go, nice little 21 KO. Sorry man, you were only trying to harmlessly kill some green dragons, but I was so excited to try out my new whip. Luckily I ran into a PKer who has no excuses for dying, and I have no excuse not to kill the guy. So we started scrapping, and obviously this guy's got animal magnetism quest completed. I've almost forgotten what quests are fucking named now. I spent so long in the worldy. But yeah, he was all geared up with the proper pure gear. Started DDSing him, and he protects from melee, which is a bit sad because originally the fight was a smite fight, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. So I started praying range. Obviously, I'm not gonna, be the odd one out. I'm always gonna protect whatever he's attacking me with. So yeah, protect range fight apparently. And I was waiting, and he goes for the DDS. I go for my DDS, get a beautiful little KO there, and get all his gear. Yeah, lots of prayer pots. Take a look at the runes as well. He obviously didn't expect to die, and he was risking quite a lot of runes. You see there, lots of water runes, earth runes, and nature runes also. Happy days. So now I was going to try the whip out on the Chaos Ellie. Obviously Dragon 2 Am was pretty beast on it, but I lost that. But yeah, the whip's been providing me with some nice hits. Shame about the loots, defense potion, and then the second drop, 4 bones, definitely a rage log. But I came back on the next day and got 150 rune arrows, which is really nice for obviously PKing. And then the 4th drop of those 2 days, got some blood runes. And then finally, some main decided to crash me, but because I'd done most damage, I actually got the kill and 125 death runes. Nice runes for Lava Drag PK in there. So this is an interesting clip. I originally find a Scold guy who was killing dragons. He's obviously been a bit pissed off at bots or something, and was like, yeah, get the fuck out of my world. So I chucked in a TB. This guy goes, dick him or sick him, I got you, blah blah blah, even though he couldn't attack either of us. I don't know what he was talking about. But as you see my whip in action there, switch back to the range, and I'm using the dragon bolts that I made in the previous episode, I believe, which are hitting pretty damn high. So yeah, he's protecting range. Switch to the whip. Oh, it's so weird saying that. I love my whip. But yeah, got the binding time then, and start whipping away. Switch to range once again, and generally play him around. This guy was level 71. I'm now combat 77, which is a bit of a worry, but I'm not too fussed. You've got to have a bit of a change. Got the range KO there eventually. And look in the north, there is a guy in Void. Drop the Brawl Bolts. I'll never be able to use those unless I train Slayer. And yeah, got my looting bag on me, so I was able to put the glory and stuff into my inventory. Sorry, into my looting bag. And yeah, I had a bit of time to loot up that kill. For some reason this Void guy didn't decide to attack me, which was, I don't know if it was just him being scared, or he didn't really want to get in any conflict, or perhaps he'd DC'd or something. But time will tell. And yeah, just spending a lot of time here looting up all the shit I could find. Eventually thinking, you know what, I've got enough food to take this guy. Let's give him a go. So I got the TB. Oh, I think the TB actually splashed, but maybe I didn't notice. So yeah. Oh no, I got the second TB in there finally. But I think this guy here was either AFK or he used OS Buddy Hop. Went in with my whip. I didn't care. Hit the 25 KO and look on the floor. Dark bow. That is a dark bow number 2, boys. Very exciting. And a glory rune crossbow. I'm pretty, I'm not that happy about that PK, but you're always going to fight that sort of situation out, and hopefully he did get back for his Void. I'm not that sort of guy who, blocks people or deliberately kills people to lose their shit. I just, yeah, it was instinctive. He was PKing, he was obviously Scold, so yeah, hopefully he got back for his stuff. But all in all, very happy to get the dark bow, and obviously all the bolts and rune crossbows and stuff that came with it. Got a nice little log out there. So continuing here at West Dragons, a very bountiful place to PK at. And this guy, killing the dragons kind of peacefully, switched to range and got a beautiful little KO there. I did apologise because of obviously he's PVMing. He had his G-Maul for anti-PJing, but unfortunately for him he wasn't allowed to use it, didn't have time to use it. But yeah, got his G-Maul and Runeful Helm and etc, etc. So then I decided to mix things up a bit and head to Black Chins. I ran into this level 54, is he? And started ranging him. Once you get the TB in, they have to run down as far as they can get away from me, obviously, to escape. They do have the option to release their Black Chins, no matter what. So a lot of people do it. That's why I don't love this place. But this guy didn't. Unfortunately for me, there was not that many chins. I think we had about 30, 35 in total or something. The next guy, for some reason, he was level 54 and he had 10 HP, so I basically KO'd him straight away. Picked up the black chins and there was about 130 there, so that was a nice little kill for some nice range XP. This guy might have been killed previously because he'd returned via the canoe. So I immediately started attacking him. He went for the G-Maul. Luckily for me, he didn't get the kill. I ate just before, and finally got the whip KO, which is it's so well known for getting those final hits in, as you saw then. And this is basically just as like a supply PK, some potions and some runes and some food and that sort of thing. As is this one really. Up at the Wilderness Resource area, this guy killing hellhounds, possibly for a slayer task, or he just likes killing hellhounds for their clues. So I started ranging him. He wasn't AFK or anything, obviously, protecting from melee. Not feeling that confident to put on protect from range, so I started ranging him away and got the KO. And for some reason he wasn't eating, but he definitely wasn't AFK. He had protect melee up. But again, a great supply PK there, loads of prayer pots, supersets. He had 50k cash from the Ring of Wealth imbued that I PK'd. You don't get the Ring of Wealth, but you get the cash that it costs to imbue it, which is 50k. Load of sharks, which I came back from the mage bank to loot up. I then started attacking this guy, and he's like, I've got nothing. So I was like, you know what, I trust you. So I started attacking the other guy. Both like basically looked like no itemers. Heading towards mage bank, beautiful little place to PK. Started whipping him. He was doing the right things, protecting melee and stuff, and eventually he started running from my grasp, and I was not sure if I was ever going to keep up with him. But finally I got the binding, and then his prayer dropped, started meleeing him, went for the DDS, hit terribly, a 3 and a 1, and then I DDS'd again and didn't get the KO. But finally I used the entangle. It's probably like the third entangle that I've killed someone with. But yeah, I got the kill. And look at the amount of air runes. This is really useful for like lava PK and killing Scorpia and the crazed archaeologist. But yeah, 5k air runes pretty much. That guy that I killed originally returned as well, and wanted, well, he probably had a bit of beef with me and wanted to kill me. But he didn't really come prepared, and yeah, he wasn't a real threat. So I eventually pulled out the whip, and he put smite up for some reason, but I got the kill. And yeah, that was just generally just to get rid of him. So down at the Chaos Elder Druids again, hopping around, trying my whip PKing out again. And the only guy I could attack out of the 3 people here was the level 84 Azurka. And again, I'm sort of repeating myself, but it's a very popular place for people to come and AFK train, as you guys know I do as well. This is the place I've got 70 attack at. So he was actually in fact AFK, but I've moved to the whip and got the kill. Had a nice bit of loot here actually. I think I got a glory, a DDS, combat bracelet, loads of herbs, and like the one time that I'm not actually using my looting bag, I get a load of herbs, which is annoying because I didn't want to eat sharks because they're very valuable. But yeah, I had to leave those on the floor. And yeah, this is the second guy. Straight afterwards, I didn't even need to bank. I ran into this guy. I hit the first Zerka had a Ring of Wealth, by the way. But yeah, got a beautiful 39 KO there with the D-bolt, and he was laughing. But again, the same problem. I didn't have my looting bag, which is really annoying. But I managed to loot up the stuff that he did have, which was the glory, and some rune boots, and some prayer pots as well. But yeah, talking about looting bags, this is the place I go for any wildy Iron Men, or anyone who just generally needs to know where to get a looting bag from. I kill these spiders because they're so quick to kill. Looting bags is all, I think it's like 1 in 50 monsters in the wildy that you have to kill. That's on average. So if you kill level 2 spiders, you're going to get it pretty damn quickly. So now here at Middrags, and a clan member, in fact, was in a bit of trouble, and he called the world. There's nothing against my rules saying that I can't go and help a clan member. So I went in, TB'd him, and he was already poisoned by getting hit 12s. This guy in fact watches my videos, which is almost worse, but he wasn't in the clan chat, so I'm not going to stop attacking him. Got a nice little DDS back there, back to the whip, smited, DDS, 3-4, left right, good night. Enjoyed that. It was in fact the other guy's KO, so I had to wait for the drop, and I actually got some Zami robes there and some potions. Now I'm really sorry this video is kind of short, but the 60 to 70 attack really took it out of me, and that was a lot of time in game doing something that doesn't look like it takes a lot of time, if that makes sense. Like, it probably took a minute to show you 60 to 70 attack when in real time it took 13 hours. So I hope you enjoyed the first episode, and I can assure you that the next episode will be a lot longer. Again, thank you very much for watching, guys. Your support has been amazing. We're over 7,700 subscribers, so thank you very much. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you next week as we start Series 7. Cheers.